server. So here I'm trying to open the information designer tool. We should close all which I already opened the data foundation layer. Connect to the business object repository. Okay. Now, guys, I will try to show you first how to design a universe on top of the SAP BW sources. BW source, which means you can access the info cubes, or you can access the DSOs multi-providers. Okay. To access this sources, we need to establish the connection between the BW source system to the universe. Okay. So for that, what we need to do, we need to create a secure connection directly. So we can't establish the BW to the local connection. So to establish the secure connection, create the secure connection. In the connection folder itself, you can create a new connection. So I'm right click here, click on insert relational connection. SAP BW. I'm giving the connection name as a BW. Click next. Under this, you will find SAP NetWear BW. Here you can see. This is a connection which you have to use to connect to the SAP BW sources. Click next. And here you need to enter the BW credentials. Okay, to get all the BW credentials. So go to the SAP logon page. Go to the properties of this. So actually these credentials is shared by the BW team. Okay, you need to get that these details from the BW team. Okay, application server is the ERP key and the system instance number is 02. Okay, client is 001. Username is SAP ANA4. Password is SAP123. System ID is here. I'm providing the BW7. Server name ERP key. Here you can see the application server is the ERP key and the instance number is 02. Okay, test the connection. ERP key 02. Okay, let me try here. It looks like the server issue. Guys, just give me a second. Looks like the BW server is down. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm just checking. Please wait some time. I'm trying to connect to the HANA system as well.
So Madhu, this is Rajesh.
Yeah.
So we
Yes,
are
right.
connecting to create a universe on HANA Studio and on
No, I'm trying to.
BW.
No, I'm trying to connect to the BW. Yeah, just checking the HANA also.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the BW looks like there is some issue. I will just at least finish the HANA connectivity. I'll explain the HANA server, how to connect to the HANA database. So to connect to the HANA database, we need to establish the ODBC connection, like how we do it in the SQL Server and Microsoft Access DB. Similar way, so we can create a ODBC connection for HANA database as well. Okay. If you go here, select the ODBC drivers. Okay. Click on add. When you click on add, you can see the HANA ODBC drivers here. Okay. So, but unfortunately, the HANA ODBC drivers are not installed here. So I cannot able to access the HANA drive. I can't able to access HANA DB also here, because like how we have a Microsoft Access drivers. See, while I'm connecting to the Microsoft Access DB or SQL Server database, I created the ODBC connection, right? Similar way, we have a HANA ODBC drivers, which is the HDB drivers will be there. That is not connecting, but still we're using the JDBC connection. I can access the HANA database. How I am doing? Say I'm trying to create a connection. Instead of using the ODBC connection, so to access the HANA database tables, I am using the JDBC drivers here. Expand this HANA database. You can see the JDBC drivers. You can use the JDBC drivers as well. Click next and enter the credentials here. HANA user, password is welcome1234. Host name HANA 12 and 12. And the instance number is 12. Okay. Test the connection. Successful. Test is successful. Click next. Finish. Okay. Now, so HANA connection which I created now. So let's create a folder, nothing but a project.
Hi, Madhukar. This is Veronica. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if I'm the only one with the problem, but your screen is not moving. It's frozen. Oh, now it changed. It was frozen before. It just changed. Yeah. I think now it's working. Could you move your mouse, please, to see?
Yeah, I'll just repeat again. I have some BW connection issue.
Okay.
Now I'm explaining how to design a universe on SAP HANA sources.
Uh-huh.
How to create a universe on SAP HANA sources. This I will explain tomorrow. Okay. So this time I'm explaining how to create a universe and connecting to the SAP HANA sources. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so for that I created a HANA connection, established the HANA connection. Directly I created the secured connection. Okay. Now I am importing this connection into my folder.
Madhu, I have one question.
Yeah, please.
Madhu, when to go for ODBC connection and when to go for JDBC connection for HANA?
See, there is no specific reason you can go for that. If you have only HANA ODBC drivers, you can use the HANA ODBC connection. Okay. So either way you can do it. There is no like if you have the HANA ODBC drivers, you can go for connecting to the HANA ODBC drivers. So both the connections, using both the connection, you can access all the tables in HANA system. Okay. So if you use the JDBC drivers,
which one is preferred?
There is no preference. Say now, I'm trying to explain with HANA ODBC drivers, but only HANA ODBC drivers are not there. So I'm using the JDBC drivers. Okay.
Okay. So anyway, I can connect to both of them. I can use either ODBC or JDBC.
Yes, either one you can select. There is no difference. Okay. Okay. Now I selected I'm just importing the secured connection to my project, under my project. See, the connection is ready. Once the connection is ready, then there's as usual like how we design a universe.
Madhu, can you repeat once more that how you imported the connection?
Just right. See, I created the connection under the local, secured connection under the repository. So that connection I imported into my folder, my project. Create relational connection shortcut. So where you want to import it, just select the project.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so once the connection is ready, then what is the next step? We need to create a data foundation layer. So right click here, click on a new data foundation layer. Click next. Select single source, click next. Select the connection, HANA connection, finish. Okay. Now, so guys, you can access the tables. So here is we have a list of the tables are available. So you can access all these tables and make a join between the tables. Okay. Like how we did it by connecting to the Motas database tables, right? Similar way, you can bring all the tables. Okay. So this way, you can insert the tables and make a join between all the tables. So brand ID.
Means we will follow the same procedure what you have done before.
Yes, earlier what we did.
Means
you have to insert all the fact table, dimension table, and make a join tables. Okay. But normally when you use the HANA database, we are designing the universe on top of the calculated views. Okay. So that calculated views we can see here, so which is already defined. sysbic folder, you will able to see all the calculated views. So what they do by using the calculated views, like so whatever the different fact tables and dimension tables are there, so they make a join in the backend in HANA system. They created views using the union or adding the making a joins, and they write all the calculations at a database level, and that they will give it as a view. So that view we can use it here. You are going to insert that view, okay, so which contain all the information. So normally, like whenever you are working with the HANA project, so one view contains some 150 columns, okay. So you need not to define any calculation at inverse level. So all the calculations are defined at a HANA system in the calculated view. Those calculated views we are using it here directly, okay.
Yeah, Madhukar.
Yeah.
Madhukar, so for the connection, do we need to use a JDBC or ODBC? There will not be any direct connections?
Direct connection, so with the 4.2, so we can access the HANA calculated views directly. That I will show you in a Webby.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the one which I am explaining, the designing the universe and the HANA source system. Okay. With the 4.2, without designing the universe, you can directly access the HANA views and develop a Webby report. Okay. Fine. So this is how, so we can insert the views and create a data foundation layer. Fine.
Madhu,
Yeah.
I have one question. Say for I have BW and HANA, both are separate. I want to create a report by taking some data from, say for some data from BW and some for HANA. So in that scenario, I have to use multi-source system, right?
Better you can use the separate universe. Okay, do not take it as a HANA and BW in the same data foundation layer, because it is a different table. If you even if you keep it into the same universe, it might see that universe can be used by the maybe direct users. The user might confuse if they create their own reports. They don't know, so which are the object coming from the which source. Yeah, you can include it. You can create a one universe connecting to the SAP BW source system and HANA sources also at a time. But if the end user creating their own reports, in that case user doesn't know which are the objects are coming from the which source. Better create the separate universe when it comes to the BW and HANA. Okay.
If I need some data from BW and some from HANA to be shown in the single report.
So that time you can develop a report with multiple data providers. You can, one report can access multiple data providers. That means multiple universes, or you can connect to the multiple BACS queries at a time.
Okay.
Okay. So that feature you can use it into the reporting side. Instead of keeping the BW and HANA tables in a universe structure, make it as a separate universe. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So now I inserted the calculated view here. Then, so save this. Now I'm trying to create the business layer. Click next. Select the HANA data foundation layer. And guys, you can see here, whenever you are creating the universe HANA database, always create a classes and objects automatically when you are using the HANA calculated views.
when you are creating a repo universe with HANA calculated views, always define the classes and objects automatically. You will see here, automatically create a classes and object for SAP HANA connection, you can see. But this is not recommended for when you use the regular normal tables in HANA. Only you can, it is recommended only when you use the views, calculated views. Okay, click finish.
Madhu, why?
Say example, the fact table which we have the some 30-40 columns. And again dimensions which is having the all IDs and relationships of primary key, foreign key relationship unnecessarily. So that IDs also will create the objects.
Okay.
So each table consider as one class. Under that class, whatever the object columns are there, so that each column consider as one object. It will create. We don't require all the columns, right, in the table.
Yes.
But comes to the calculated view. So whatever the objects is required, that defined at a database level. Okay. So in that case, you can see which is only the required columns in the calculated view. So that will create as an object. Okay. Fine. That is how. So we are going to create the class and objects automatically when you use the calculated view. So calculated view contains only the which is required in the reporting. Only those objects will be defined at the time of calculated view definition. Okay, fine. So then we have done. So then you can test your universe here itself. Add a query. So I'm not sure this is having any data or not. So I'm just checking. So there is no data is loaded here. Okay, if the data is loaded, we can see the data. Okay, so this is a way. So we can create a universe by connecting to the HANA calculated views. Okay, so there are some views is having the data. You can just verify. You can just try to check with design a universe with another views. Okay, there are some calculated views is having the data is loaded here properly. So there is some eFashion. I don't find there is one of the eFashion universe also. Sorry, the eFashion views also defined that I could not able to see here. But yeah, you can try with other calculated views. You can see the data. Okay, guys, clear? So this is a way we can design a universe by connecting to the HANA sources.
Yeah, hi, Madhukar.
Yes.
A quick question. Could you please just repeat the steps to create the connection? It was just the screen was frozen when you were going through it. Just when you created the connection with the HANA calculated view. If you just could repeat that part, please.
Okay. First, we need to create the connection. Okay.
Right.
Here is the connection defined. Okay, the connection which is while I am creating the connection, I have selected the JDBC drivers. Just show you quickly. Insert a relational connection. Click next. Select the SAP HANA JDBC drivers. Click next. Enter the HANA database credentials here. Okay. So once you enter the HANA database credentials, so that connection which you need to import into the local. So that is the one. This is the one. And create a data foundation layer. Okay. So while creating the data foundation layer, you can insert the calculated views here. So these are the all calculated views are defined here. You can import it. What are the views is required to develop a report? Okay. So these views is already implemented for the reporting purpose. Okay. Then you can bring those views into the data foundation layer and create a business layer. Create a business layer, and while you creating the business layer, create a classes and objects automatically. That you need to select the checkbox. That's it. Okay. And in case if you want to create any other filters, you can define a filters in IDT tool, or you can create a new objects by taking the existing objects. Okay, if you do some calculations also, say suppose there is a net weight is there. So with the net weight you want to add some tax calculation. Yes, you can do that as well. Okay, so this is how. So we can design a universe by connecting to the SAP and a database. Fine guys, clear? Okay. Coming to the 4.2, we do not require any universe on the top of the ANA views. So with you can directly access the ANA sources and design a Webby report. So how we do it in the BEX queries, Webby can access the BEX queries. Similar way, so Webby also can connect to the ANA sources, ANA created view and design a Webby report directly without any universe. So that is a new feature is added in a 4.2. Okay, so that I will show you later. Now, so the BW is still having some issue, it's not yet resolved. So we're moving to the another concept, the administration part, talking about the administration. We'll talk about the first promotion management tool. Promotion management is a tool which we can use to the reports from the development system to the quality and the quality system to the production. So we can migrate move the reports from the dev to quality to production. See, normally we develop all the reports in the development system. Say suppose you created the 100 reports and 5 universes in the development system. Okay, so these reports we need to move to the development system to the quality. So to move the reports one system to the another system, we use the promotion management tool, and the promotion management tool is integrated with the CMC tool. So in earlier 4.0, which is called as a LCM tool, promotion management tool, which we can call as a LCM tool, lifecycle management tool, in a 4.0. So in 4.1 and 4.2, which is called the promotion management tool. So to move the reports one system to the another system, we have to do it in the two ways. One is system to the system. Okay, that means you can directly move the reports from dev to quality system, dev system to the quality system. The other one is create a LCMBR file, system to the LCMBR file. Once you create the LCMBR file in the dev system, that LCMBR file you can publish into the quality system. Okay, so which is a method? Always the best method is this one. Always you can go for this method because you can maintain the backup files in your local system if you do this way. If you do it as system to the system, so which store all the metadata information in the BO server itself, which we are not maintaining into our local system. Okay, in case if the BO server got corrupted, still I can retrieve those reports after reinstalling the BO server. Still I can retrieve those reports by publishing the LCMBR file again. Okay, so this is how. So we can move the reports one environment to the another environment. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. It's a very simple to move the reports one system to the another system. Now in the same system I am going to do it, but what I will do, first I will create the LCMBR file and I will remove the reports in the same system. I will revert back by publishing the LCMBR file. So that is how you can get idea how we can publish it. Okay guys, closing this. So to access the promotion management tool, we need to log into the CMC. Central Management Console is a administrator tool. It's a web-based tool. So we are doing all the administration activity by connecting to the CMC tool. Okay. So I'm trying to connect to the CMC with my login credentials. Yes, everyone is having the CMC. Let me know in case you do not have that. And now, so here you can see the promotion management tool. Click on promotion management tool. Create a new job. Okay. And the source, you can select the dev system. And the destination, here you can give the directly the quality system. Okay, if you want to do it a system to the system. Okay, sometimes so there is no connectivity between the dev and quality system. Okay, so if there is no communicator between the dev and quality system, always use the LCMBR file. Okay, now I'm just making output as LCMBR file. Click on create. Okay, now see, I just selecting the July folder. Okay, add. So the reports I have selected. So these reports I want to move it to the quality system. Assume that. So these reports I want to move to the quality, and these are the reports. And also you can move the universes also. You can move the any universes also. Okay, whatever the universes you want to move, you can use that. Okay, so I'm just selecting this, add one universe. I selected this universe, I want to move it. And you can move the connections, you can move the access levels which you created any, and you can you can move the users and groups. So whatever the objects you want to move, those objects you can move it here. These are the different objects you can move one system to the another system. Okay, and add and close. Now you will have the list of the universes are available here. So I selected only the universe, and the reports I have selected. But you know, like there are some reports which is created on different universes, right? So those universes also we have to move to the quality system if that universe is not available. So I don't know which are the reports are implemented on top of what universes. So then you can select the manage dependencies. We have the manage dependencies. Select the manage dependencies. Once you select the manage dependencies, you can have the list of the universes which is dependence on that. Okay, you will see these are the all dependencies for there. So you can choose that dependencies and apply and close. Now earlier we have only the one universe. Now we'll see you have the another universe also added. Okay, fine. Click on promote. Now the output file is LCMBR file, and export here. Save as. I'm just saving this my desktop. Okay. Fine. Clear, guys, what I did here? Any questions?
No.
Very simple. It's not that much complex to move it. That's it.
Yep.
Okay. Now what I can do. So these are the reports are there and folders. Okay. Now, even though in case if you lost the job, if you lost the LCMBR file which I created, you can see this is the one which I created now. Even if you lost this LCMBR file, still you have that job, you can promote it again. Okay, if you say I'm just trying to log into the BA Launchpad, I'm trying to remove those reports which I created the LCMBR file. This is the one. I'm trying to remove this. _July folder I removed here. So there is no July folder now. So assume that this is the quality system. Okay. Even I removing the job also. Okay. Now this is the quality system. Assume this is the quality system. So copy that LCMBR file in your system and log into the CMC quality system. Okay. Then click on import. Import the file and select the LCMBR file. Click on browser. Go to the browser and select the BR file. Okay. This is the one which I created, right? Click open. Click OK now. And here see the source is a file. The destination, I'm going to enter the quality details. Click on log on here. Click create. And see the list of the folders and connections are there. You can see here. Okay. Now click on promote here. Promote here again. The job is created. Now it is showing created. After some time it will execute now. Once it gets success, the July folder will available in our BO system. Now it is showing the status as running.
Which one is secure, this LCMBR file or the system to system?
Always make it the LCMBR file.
And this LCMBR is used in, it's a recommended approach for all the projects.
It is a recommended approach because in case if the BO server got crashed, then still your file will be available in our system, right?
Okay.
So even the BO server crashed also, you will have these reports. See, if I share this LCMBR file with you, if you have the BO server, you can also publish this LCMBR file in your system also. You can able to access those reports in your system. Right. So it is always safest you can create always LCMBR file.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
If you do it to the system, so what happened in case if the BO server got crashed, then you will not retrieve the back those reports, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now let's come back here. Let's refresh. You'll get the July folder now. See? I will be able to see the July folder with all the reports. Okay. So this is how. So we can move the reports down to the quality system, quality to the production system. Once the testing is done in the quality, so then if there is no issues, the same LCM BR file we are going to publish into the production server, BO production server. Okay, guys, clear? How to promote the reports one system to the another system by using the management tool?
Yes.
Okay, so that's it today, and tomorrow we'll discuss SAP BW sources with BO, how to design inverse, and so other administrator activity we'll discuss. So already started with administration today with the promotion management tool. So there are what are the normal administrator activity we do regularly in a project. So that all activity I'm going to explain in the next 2-3 sessions for administration. Okay, so that's it today, and we'll continue.
Madhu, one small question.
Yeah.
There was a question today. The BOBJ consultants were discussing that one is push, one is pull for promotion jobs. What are these things?
What is it?
One is push promotion, one is pull promotion. I thought of asking you because I think what they are telling push means they are pushing from dev to quality, and pull is they are in quality and they are pulling it from dev. Is there any concept like that?
No, pull push is not, that concept is not there. Maybe push, like in English terminology I can say the meaning itself, you are pushing the report from dev to quality, right?
Yeah, this is a normal process.
Pull means you are pulling the data from dev system. Okay, I'll tell you. So you are creating the BR file in a 3.1, I mean in a dev system. Okay, that you are pushing to the creating the BR file.
Yeah.
Once you create the BR file, so that you are the LCM BR file you are pulling into the quality system, right?
Yeah.
That means that might be the reason they are pushing and pulling.
Okay, tomorrow I will ask more about this and I will get back to you.
Yeah, fine, no problem. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So thanks, thanks guys. So we'll continue the session tomorrow. Thanks everyone.